Yeah. Good morning, boys. How we doing? G'day. Oh, that's good. Tis Skyrim time. No, let's do some Oblivion. Tremendous. We cooking? Yes, sir. We in the oven, streaming. Tremendous. Large. Big. Hello. Rate the lighting out of 10. I finally figured out how to set up the lights in a way that looks good. There's this one right here. Look at it with it off. Crazy. And there's a big one over here. It's huge. Try and ditch coffee again today. I don't know what you're talking about, man. We don't do that here. I know what you're talking about, bro. Coffee o'clock. All right. What's going on, boys? What is poppin'? I left off yesterday doing this thing, land progression. This actually works, which is cool. So let me just keep cranking, I guess. I gotta figure out why this is happening. So let me go do that real quick. Something to do with this, I think. I'm gonna be a little slow today because I'm a bit sleep deprived. I woke up at maybe 3 a.m. So not running on much sleep, which is sad, but it's all right. Windows 11 SMH my head, bro. All right, Project Paladin. What would you have me do? Huh? What would you have me do? Not make games and use Linux? I don't think so. I would actually love to use Windows 10. That'd be great. No, I would love to use Linux. Holy shit, that would be amazing. As soon as rad debugger drops on Linux, I might just skippity hop over. You know what I'm saying? Get some sleep, man. Sleep deprivation not good for your brain. I disagree. I think it's the best thing a man could ever have. You know, sometimes you gotta work regardless, you know. I'm not that sleep deprived, alright? It was just one night of bad sleep. It's fine. It'll be fine. So yeah, I gotta figure out why this is happening. That's what I gotta do. Create volume thing. If the existing doesn't contain this. What the flippity fuck is happening here? Against chunk pause. I'm even like using this anywhere. This was the most brain dead thing I've ever seen in my life. I was like in the middle of cooking up a solution or something and then I just like bailed midway out. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting right now. Alright, so we're looping over. Loop through all unlocked chunks for each direction. The chunk data. Basically just want to see like chunk unlocked. Yes. Why is the LSP no worky? Yeah, got a new version we need to pull. Of course. Is chunk unlocked? And slice doesn't contain the existing. If it does, then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to append existing with against. Pause. So say chunk isn't unlocked and we haven't already done our thing, then that should solve the problem. Here we go. Beautiful. I see a problem. I do see a problem now with this. We actually don't even need this because we 100% want to keep doing this for like all the edges. Otherwise that's gonna suck. That was a premature cook of me. That was my bad, bro. Okay. Looks good. Now what happens? We go around like this. I wonder. Still gonna be Gucci? Yeah, it looks like it. Sweet. Alright. It's feeling good. It's feeling good. It's doing fine. Love it. LSP new version every day, pretty much, yeah. I don't know. It is called the nightly branch. So, you know. Oh, I forgot to mention. Have a look at what we got here, boys. School.com/gameplay. I have overhauled the community to be just a pure hangout, chill kind of vibe. Because I was kind of noticing that well, I do mentorship, right? Teaching people Odin game dev. Basically what I'm doing. But beyond that, it's like, well, I kind of just need like a chill community with the boys, right? But these are like two completely separate things, and I was trying to like put them into one. And now they are separate. Now they are separate, and this is relatively cheap. $29 a month. So, hey, if you want some weekly hangout calls, got the calendar over here. You want to hop on Discord with the boys. Should be pretty tight, small group. You want to make some games? There you go. That's that. Brand new community. Got the map as well. Find some hot MILFs in your area. Oh yeah. Tremendous. And hey, if anyone wants to come to Thailand, hit me up, bro. You'll see on the calendar we got a 6 p.m. beer o'clock. In 33 hours. Awesome. Alright. Yeah, that's that. Should be fun. I really would like to rent out a Minecraft server for the community. That is on the to-do list. I just want to make like a vanilla one with probably just the VoIP mod and maybe a couple of other mods. Maybe just vanilla plus VoIP. I think might be the strat. So we did all the mods a while ago, maybe like 3 or 4 months ago. That was so much fun, dude. Holy shit. That with like voice chat. Oh. Peak experience. Yeah. Feeling pretty good to me. I feel like I'm happy with where the community's at. I've been like experimenting and trying to like figure out what's the best way of going about this. Like, how do we do the calls? How do we have the good vibes? And I've kind of landed on, hey, I'm just not really gonna give a fuck, and we're gonna schedule a call each week and hang out, and like that's kind of it. That's the only thing on the agenda. And I guess the entire group is focused through the lens of we're all here making games. It doesn't really matter like what tech stack anyone's using, because all I really care about at the end of the day is gameplay. That's why I snagged the URL school.com/gameplay as well. Pretty tight. Yeah. Like I honestly couldn't care less about, from like a community perspective and hanging out with friends. Like all my friends use different tech stacks. So I feel like this community would be a good reflection of that. Gotta put Brazil on the map. Yes, sir. 6 p.m. beer clock means 6 a.m. over here. So the beer clock is actually an IRL event. If you want to come to Thailand. If you ever feel like going on a holiday, you know, we run the weekly 6 p.m. beer clocks. And I'm sure more will spring up as more people join as well. So we can like start running events in like other hotspots. Yeah, right now we just got Thailand. It's the only spot on the map with 2 people. Because there's only 10 guys in right now. We're all kind of scattered around. But yeah, I got 2 different time zones for the weekly hangout. So there's one in the morning, one in the evening. So it should ideally cover the different sides of the world. Yeah, that's just a Discord call. We just sit in a call with cameras on, hang out. Pretty much it. Yeah, I definitely want to get that Minecraft server going, dude. Holy shit, that'd be so cool. I'm like just daydreaming about that, and I kind of just want to go do it right now and play Minecraft. Maybe later. Maybe later. All right, well, let's get some work done, eh? Let's do it. So yeah, I mean, I can disable this now. The little debug thing. But that works, which is excellent. Me likey. I think... Tell you what. Why don't I put this behind a flag? No, I don't think I will. I would have to type too many things. I would have to add a new line in the I'm GUI. Because I'm lazy, so I'm not gonna do that. What I want to do now is probably something. Probably something. Dude, this new lighting looks so fucking sick. My god. Like, it's insane. You don't need a high quality camera, you just need to buy lights. That's it. It's got one big fill light softbox thing over here, and then like a smaller powered one going behind me. Kind of like a hair light, but also lighting up the green screen. Whereas earlier I made the mistake of putting this in front, so it kind of looked like that, and that looks like ass, right? But if you chuck it behind, there you go. Look at that. So much more mood. Beautiful. Okay. Thanks for going on my TED Talk. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. So I think, I mean, this is pretty much like the system's there, which is cool. Trying to think how I designed this. Because I kind of want it to have a... Alright, let me do a fallback cost with the gold. I think that's what I'm going to do. One sec. What I'm going to do is we'll go to... Let's get this full screen going, dude. Yeah, chunk swag. I'm gonna fall back on doing what I did earlier with the price just kind of increasing linearly or exponentially. Me thinksies? Me thinksies. Indeed. Hell, wait for what? What do you mean, bro? Trying to say something? Trying to say something about my luscious locks, bro? Alright. Alright. What to do? I don't know where this was earlier, but there was like a get chunk cost or something. God, this would be on a really old version. I have to go dumpster diving through the repository. God. I don't even really know how far back I'm going here, dude. All right. Chill, let's go back to whatever this is. 3 months ago. God. Wowee. So this should have the chunk unlocking somewhere. Somewhere in it, I believe. Chunk cost. Yeah, the get chunk cost. Swag. There we go. So that'll be a nice cost that I can insert in. I wonder if I could just do one of these and that work. No, because this is static. Okay. Problem. We are assuming that this recipe is known and constant, which is no longer true. It's a little bit dynamic. So I think probably the workaround here is I'll do a get chunk cost recipe. If I'm being real. If I'm being real here. That's what I'm gonna do. And so I can still kind of do this, but it's going to be more something along the lines of, this is a recipe of item data, and recipe will be a dynamic array of item data. And we're just gonna turn that bad boy. And so really gonna be pretty dynamic. But we could put in anything extra that we wanted here. There we go. And yeah, so get chunk data is kind of redundant now. We're just getting this cost recipe every frame. Not really sure what this is being used for. Chunk data, cost recipe. Okay. Chunk data, cost recipe. So this really should just be kind of completely deleted. I was on some shit last night. This is what it is. Okay. So now we got the get recipe. There we go. Bob is your uncle. So yeah, that'll be progression. 160 next. I have a max size of 64 on the gold, which is not ideal. Set up a coin. Interesting, this is still called setup coin. But wait, why do I do the stack size? It's there. It's just the LSP isn't picking it up. Interesting. Probably because it's behind a using in here. Yeah, that makes sense. Kind of sus. All in the name of clean code with the capital K. Alright, 40. And then 160. 360. 640. Yeah, cool. Just keep scaling up. Pretty cool. Alright. So we got a way of like, I guess that's like the bare minimum that I needed back in for it to be playable again, I guess. Well, the progression is playable now, I guess. It's reverted back to what it was ages ago. It'd be cool if I could hover this to see exactly what it is. Because these guys probably need to be a bit bigger. I wonder where the gold coin's at. There's a question. Yeah. Can't really make it. It's gotta be an intermediate. Or like that. Yeah, that works. Yeah, I like that. I fuck with it. Yeah, much better. Much better. Okay. Yeah, it would be cool to hover this to like see the tooltip for it. Shouldn't be too hard. Doesn't really matter. I'll fix that issue if it comes up in a playtest. How about that? Big win. Big win. Okay. Well, that should be possible then. I need to disable this fucking rotation. That shit's pissing me off. Rotate. Draw player. Held item rendering. Okay. So. Basically just not gonna do any of this. I believe. No. Rotate is down. It's right. They're aiming right. I gotta branch this off. Whatever this fucking mess is. Item local X form. -4 is the grip. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. From here down. Where we do the thing. Maybe. Let's see. Then you get the items rendering normally. So they're getting rotated and shit. A bit rough. It's kind of cool. This 45 degrees. To do pull out into item, so it's not baked. Also something. Down. Dude, what is this? That's like the most cursed thing I've ever seen. The fuck? Should rotate. To cursor. Only if the held item data attack some kind of like I'm kind of tell this is a tool. Is tool attackable? That's it. There we go. Should rotate the cursor if it's attackable, and then if it isn't down, make it the front layer. If it isn't down, or it shouldn't rotate the cursor. Front layer. Isn't down. Or wait. That's weird. Bro, this is back layer. What are you smoking? What is past Randy smoking, bro? There we go. Now it's in front of the player. It's just in a bit of a weird spot, but that's kind of fine. I'm gonna fine for the time being, I guess. Right, so I'm gonna flip. Bit annoying. Maybe I bring this out. Okay. If shouldn't rotate the cursor, then if x star equal -1, we'll flip it. There we go. Doesn't really need to be flipped per se, but yeah, should be right. That feels possible now, so I'm gonna call that shipped and move on with my life. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. But no, not chill. I need a preview of like what button to press. Like E to purchase or whatever underneath. So yeah, at this point, this is like the entire tooltip. Now we just need some text. How do most games usually do tooltips like this? Is it just, is it E purchase or is it like, yeah, I think so. I mean, usually you would have this look like a button or like a key to indicate the action a bit better. Maybe. I need to find some references. Because that would probably be cool. Okay. Well, that should do the trick. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Cool. Very nice. Keyboard shape? Yeah. Like a little key shape. Radius structs kind of like classes without inheritance. Yeah. Yeah. Struct is everything. Struct is like the bare bones of a class, you know. That's an LLM question, not a me question though. I believe in you, man. You can do this. Or it's kind of crazy that LLMs exist now. Like back in the day, when I was like learning programming, I went on like a fucking like Minecraft forum and like posted shit and would like wait for a response. And I was like completely capped by that. I was shooting in the dark, bro. I make a Minecraft mod? Damn. Like follow some tutorials, just like copying down the code, not knowing at all what the fuck was happening. And occasionally I get red squiggly lines. And that would fuck me up, man. Then it would be over. Alright, well that is very sexy. I like that. I like that as a mechanic. NGL no cap. Woohoo. So, what now? I guess it's time to fucking make the game. That'd be cool. That'd be pretty fucking sweet. Dude, I'm so poor. Don't have 1,000 gold on me. Trying to think. Well, I gotta get the actual kind of loop back in, I guess. So let's play with a fresh mind. So I gotta change these to gold now, because it shouldn't be knowledge shards anymore. Also, that unlock sound is bad. I gotta rework the crafting. Maybe that's what's next. Yeah. I need like the... Okay. One piece at a time. One piece at a time. I want to search for this as a keyword. No, I don't want to search for that as a keyword. And I kind of do. Kind of don't. What I want is grass. Where is the... Where's like the cell of this shit happening? Drops. No. Whole returns. Knowledge shard 1. Okay. This kind of was actually what I was after. There's actually just like nothing in the game right now. Just the fiber and the potatoes. Maybe? Do we have the carrot as well? The carrot is useless. Okay. Yeah, it's just potatoes right now. So potatoes and fiber. Nice. Bit of gold coin. Pretty cool. Okay, so what's the next step? Yeah, definitely need to bring in the crafting again. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm like literally just gonna have like where my head is right now. We have a button here. That's just like, yo, press this button and it'll open up the crafting menu and you just craft. That's what I'm thinking. It would be kind of cool to walk up to the hole and like use that as the crafting as well. It would have to be a second thing that might kind of suck because it's overloaded. Like if you're holding a plant, what the fuck happened there? That's pretty wild. Then you could press E, right? And sell the thing that you're holding. But I guess there's another action that you could perform. Which complicates things. And I don't know if I want that complication. It would be cool to throw all your ingredients into the hole and then like have it spit out the thing as a result. I do like it. I do really like it. Actually, well, that's basically what's happening here. We're essentially whole crafting right now. We're just throwing stuff in. So I could change it to be a unified system where you just opens up a menu and you just have things that crafted. Let's see. Let's think about this. To the thinking board. Da-na-na-na-na. How will the shop work? Or the crafting, or whatever you want to call it. Not sure. The ugliest colors I've ever seen in my life. So, I guess you just have something like that. And then you would kind of list out things to craft. I don't know how you would list it. Because this is gonna get fat, like really, really fat. So I guess you would have one tab. Yeah, you would just divide it up into tabs. I think that would be the best way of doing it. Like top level categories, right? Gold. That'll be currency. And then so this will just have all the things that you're selling for gold, maybe? I don't know. It's a subtly different like thing. Because really, if we were thinking about it from a crafting perspective, you would just be crafting one thing and it would be gold and it would have multiple ways of getting crafted, which sucks. It's it needs to be separated. Needs to be separated. So I could go back to the strat of like, hey, we just have a crafting prompt that opens up the crafting thing. And then, yeah, this is just your typical crafting menu. I think what I did up here. Yeah. So you would like walk up to the hole and you could either press E to sell your currently held item or C to open up the crafting menu. Or just literally you can craft from anywhere, which is probably better. Yeah. I think it's better because like once the world gets bigger and bigger, you don't want to keep running back to the hole to craft. You just want it on you. So fuck it. We ball. I'm not gonna get cute. We're just gonna have a C in the bottom of the screen and it's gonna just open up the menu. Fuck it. Who cares? There's no point trying to solve this problem of like getting rid of this. because it won't add anything to the design. There's like no purpose aside from me trying to get cute and feel good about myself and trying to reinvent fucking UX, which always sucks. I always end up doing that, and it sucks, bro. Don't reinvent UX. I've been that lesson has been beaten into me over and over again so many times. All right. It is crafting time. Really? I'm gonna rename the stream. New crafting system. It's been an hour already. Go back to the 10 hours of Skyrim. Okay. Let us get to it. So, to make this new amazing epic swag crafting system, I mean, it's going to be similar to the tech tree in terms of layout, so I think I might start there. Tech tree is a different beast. I don't know how it fits into the game design right now, and I don't really care. It's gonna be put to sleep the time being. Crafting menu. Try if I just sit here in silence and do work. Why not? How can I stop the LSP from like giving me garbage like this? I wonder. I think I might do a little report. Or what if it does that already by default? That'd be crazy. I think it does. No. Maybe there's a setting. We'll see. That would be cool. Need a keyboard mic so we can get the key taps? Yeah, that's the one downside of the new mic. You can't get the ASMR. Because it's very good. And the noise gate is decent. Ain't down enough to know the keys. No, it's just a noise gate. It's also just like really good at only picking up stuff in one direction. Let me see if I can like turn off the noise gate, if that makes a difference. All right, can you guys hear me typing now? Should we do that? Is it better to just not have a noise gate? Barely? What do you guys think? To noise gate or not to noise gate? That is the question. Then you're just gonna kind of hear me just sitting here breathing. We do need a keyboard mic. Noise gate doesn't seem to be helping anything. It does. Subtly. Very subtly. Because if I'm like doing like one of these, like that'll probably get gated out. So it just cleans things up a bit. When I make random little noises. I don't know. Hear keys. I guess I would have to actually hear the difference. Noise gate doesn't seem to be helping. Where is it? It's very good, and the noise gate is. Keys. No, skip past it. At only pick the noise gate. If that typing now. Should we do that? Is it better to just not have a noise gate? Barely? What do you guys think? To noise gate or not to noise gate? That is the question. Then you're just gonna kind of hear me. I wonder. I'm very much rat holing on this right now. Could I understand this as your voice trailed off? Right. Yeah, it does do that sometimes. It do be gating kind of hard sometimes though. It do be gating. Or just like make it lower. No. Nah. We disable. We disable for better vibes. Okay. You go for a nap soon, bro. All right, action. Right, I wanted to get to the action key thing, but it's buried under all this fucking noise. There you go. Actually, maybe just prioritizing open things would be good. Okay, so there we go. Should be good, I think. Should also move the escape into here. The pause should live in here. That's actually the problem I'm running into. To do, move this in here. Okay, so crafting a menu. If we press C, if we aren't already in the crafting menu, we press C. Then I guess we go in the crafting menu, don't we? If we are in the crafting menu, tell you what, let's just break this out of it. Oh yeah. Now this is the tech tree right now, so gotta make it not the tech tree. Let's see. Let us see. Actually, this will be kind of more like the assembler UX. Alright, so that's the background fade thinger. Anybody? I guess I'd have to look at how this actually works because I can't remember, but should be fine. I can kind of just rip it and do whatever I want here. So, top level categories. And then icons within those categories. And that should be fine. I would need to make a lot of content to run out of room here. It's just not going to happen. So that's going to be great. And then what do? You hover and what? Just click something and then that selects it. Essentially making this guy pop up on the side, which is like a permanent tooltip thing. That's what I'm thinking. Like this. I'm daydreaming right now about the Minecraft server. Yeah. Okay. I need some sleep. But it is 11 a.m. Another time, perhaps. Another time. So, yeah, I think you, like, just select it and then off to the right. We can just have this kind of slide out. Right? That'd be cool. Let's do that. How exactly is this gonna look? Really, it would just be like top level icons. That's what I think. Like that. So these would be icons defining the category. And then underneath that, I don't really know how I make this look good. Let me try and draw it out, I guess. Let's see. Alright, let's just block it out, I guess. Fuck around, find out. I wonder if you could do different brushes. Oh. Oh, shit, man. Oh, shit. Where have you been all my life? Wow. Okay. Kind of like a button to collapse the color wheel. I'd love to be able to just hit a button to like fold away the color palette off to the side. Access the control F. Don't know what that does. Control F. Here we go. Advanced mode. Yeah. Don't like how it cycles the whole thing, but oh well. Fine. Okay. So I'm thinking. Go like bang, 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 and like that's the top level category, right? And I'm gonna be pretty minimal with the UI, I think. I think I might just try and like maybe do that instead of trying to like block shit out. I don't know. IDK. Yeah, then we'd just have a bunch of stuff here. So on and so forth. Well, I guess behind all of this, you would kind of want like a some kind of backdrop. So you need to find like the rect of the thing, right? There's got to be a better way of doing that. Okay, that's swag. So yeah, something like that. How do I just select the top group? I wonder. Not sure. Could remember to control click, but it's kind of annoying. Oh well. All right. Something like that. Maybe. And then we want like a second panel. Comes off to the side. Could even just do like a cheeky select. Select item. Just so I don't have to fuck around with the auto layouting. Because if I like didn't have this here all the time, then it would be kind of annoying. So I guess I'll always have that. Maybe. Or I could always just force select an item. That would work as well. Either way. Need to be able to do one of these. And then yeah, this would just be a tooltip of like the name. What it's used for, blah, 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 and the recipe. And then, so the important part here is like, how do we actually do the craft? That's what I would like to know. So, craft button, I guess. Could probably have like a plus and minus to each side. And then this would just be craft X1 or whatever. I'm not sure. Or we could just have a button. Single button. Craft. Yeah. And you click it and it instantly gives you the thing in your hand now. And yeah, you just go back to the game and place it down. And like do whatever you want with it. If you hit escape, it'll just like go into your inventory. I don't know. That'd be the easiest way of doing it. Like craft the thing into the cursor. Yeah. There'll be some edges, I think, to that, but could also just like craft it into the inventory. That would work as well. Yeah, that would be even better. Yeah, so click it, it just takes the materials, crafts it into your inventory. Like classic. It's pretty much what most survival games do. Right. Yeah, that'll work. I need to get cute. Okay. So, and then we'll just have a list of things. And, yeah. Title. Description. Ingredients. Click to craft one. think. Yeah. I see it. I see the vision. Of work. Alrighty. Gangsta. Alright. Well, just gotta go do that then. Right after this very short piss break. Okay. Okay. I would like to make this look somewhat decent. Because I feel like it. I've done my time. I've done my time with shitty debug UIs. Let me get this looking correct. Really, I just want to get the color looking good. That's the only thing I care about. And that'll do, honestly. That right there, that's a good scheme. Pretty good scheme. By the way, fun fact, this was color picked straight from Minecraft. It is 8B, 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 8B. 8B, 8B, 8B. FF. 139. Because this is the perfect level of gray for bright things. Like bright items to not get lost and dark items to not get lost. It's the perfect like sweet spot for the contrast. Unless you draw something gray in this color, then you're kind of fucked. But don't do that. But just simply don't. Problem solved. So yeah, I think this is what it's going to look like. And we'll just have categories up the top here. So these will be the items. Select the items. We do the thing over here. I guess I could probably try and make this look good as well. Yeah, do that later. Just want to focus on this first. And then the rest will come. I'm bored. I don't feel like doing this. I fucking hate UI. What am I gonna do instead? IDK, bro. Probably just chug through it, if I'm being real. I think I'm gonna have a nap. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm fucking dead, dude. There's no point pushing things. Let me just get this in. Let me just get the main body in. I don't know what the size should be. Figure it out later. Be cool if I could copy this more easily. Wish there was a button that would copy it as like a float. That's hex. I wonder if there's any like color format or something. Yeah, not really. Damn. Hate fucking having to copy this manually. I can't really just use the hex because I need it not in that format. Is there a way I could inline convert the hex to a... No. Well, I guess it's time for some elbow grease. Pretty gray. What else? Really, like, I don't know how to describe this color, because like I could describe it in terms of, hey, it's the background, but that's not really helpful here. Yeah, I don't know. Because, yeah, really I want to be doing UI state dot bg call and bg call should really be tricky because like I've used these before and now I'm relying on the mouseware. So like how the fuck do I standardize this? It's kind of annoying. Yeah, I guess I just say that. I could do hate that using the that sucks. Set swag call palette. Sure. I could probably do that. Probably would do the trick. We'll see. This uses the alpha mouse. This doesn't actually need the alpha mask, I don't think, because it should get blended in here. Yeah. Back call. So yeah, I would now call this UI state dot overlay call. Sure. There we go. The start. The beginning of a standardized way of doing UI. Okay. 100 by 100. What do I want? What kind of shape do I want here? It's looking pretty square. Good enough for me. Big square. Alright, I'm gonna go rest. All I wanna do is work, boys. Need some sleep. Big square. Started crafting menu UI. Alright, yeah, have a fat nap. I'm dead. It's alright. Slowly but surely, gonna claw my way back to a good dev schedule. Let's see. Crafting UI mockup. Okay. Alright. Peace out, boys. I'll be back.